need to just, welcome in, Moros. This is your Demon Lord, Dracona Sahak. Here today we are going to be rolling for the legendary Vincent van Gogh, which I currently have about 13 tickets and 609 quartz. In addition to Gaggo, I'm going to also see about maybe picking up some copies of the 5-star C along the way, since it features my waifu Jalter, along with Sister Janyu. But anyway, hopefully we do good, and then... But anyway, let's get started. Alright. And we're going to start off with Kiyoshan. Okay, loading. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh my god. Okay, for a second I'm like... Alright. 2. I guess I thought... That actually made me like, oh... Man, I'm actually getting a lot of, Silver Servant. Yeah, like 4 Silver Servants in a row, what the heck? Okay, but yeah, I thought that one was actually gonna... Oh, there we go. Make me think, okay, well, I get actually Vincent van Gogh right from the start. Okay, now we have more loading, so I guess probably something here. Phantom species. Currently true. Alright. Always regain Invincibility, so. Okay, pause. Hard death. Yeah, never a Da Vinci Invincibility, even though we don't really need them at the moment. Uchi. Show you. And of course, it's Kyo. It's not a summoning session unless you get one Kyo He-Man. Alright, let's see. Jills. Okay, Matthew's there. Actually, I kind of wonder if Mephistopheles might actually qualify to be in the Florida class, though. Okay. Oh, nothing. It probably is. Maybe it might be because of the fact that, yeah, it's like trying to build in or something, but. Hey! There we go! I got sexy Jolter there. How long was sister-in-law? Okay, here we go. Okay, greatest ocean. So yeah, that's good. So we got both the 5-star and the 4-star C. So then next time we see one, we know we get Van Gogh. Although it's kind of weird that basically Lulling is also because of the fact that the new update too. So never happened before. So okay, let's see. Hello. Can we get Van Gogh in this? Yeah. Beginning of fruition. What do we got? I was actually thinking it was gonna be clear. Alright. What's the C do again? Okay, it's kind of similar to the Onion, I guess, but it increases critical strength. Okay, we're gonna do another Kinshan. See if that helps. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I have Abby too, and then I also have Yang figures. In addition, plus I picked up some sunflower seeds. Oh yeah, which I kind of got right here. So hopefully that might actually work as a catalyst, or at least all three. Okay, loading. Fine, banquet. Another copy of Mr. Treasure. Nice. Dude. We actually need to get Bathsheba added to this at some point. Yeah, I kind of wonder what the relationship between David and Bathsheba would be. Okay, that was a bit of a pause there. Is this Van Gogh? Oh no. No, it's just Medea. Alright. Okay. Okay, Tataru. Let's try to get some of the new servants added in this. See, maybe holding you up. I actually summoned up Escape Van Gogh. Although, for the C's, can you just give me more of the Jalter and John UC, please? Just 3 more copies, that would be great. Okay, another Q. I think I'm like getting close to getting like all of Q's and pen skills along now. Probably need to check like after probably this roll session. That'll be true. Sound at 100%. Alright, we're gonna do a Kiyoshine, guys, real quick. Okay, yeah, I think it's just reset for everybody now. It's like... So yeah, I think I'm probably after this I'm gonna do. Okay, probably a massive thing, so... Yeah, we'll just skip and see if it works. Yeah, go on Millennium Tree. Okay, so yeah, lowing is most likely gonna be a lie here. Covered fire. Alright. Greatest Ocean. Yeah, okay, at least I got this MLB, so... Actually, I like Columbus in the background now with his... But then again, Columbus's face is like always so wholesome. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, that was a weird switch there. Okay, Prisma Cosmos. Yeah, what a mineral. Yeah. Okay, Babbage. Hey, Sonic Monkey. How's it going? Doing okay-ish. I mean, I haven't got Van Gogh yet, but at least I got 2 copies of the John Hughes and Jalter C. How was your rolls, if you don't mind me asking? Oof, sorry to hear that. Okay, Gold Sparks, here we go. Okay, Van Gogh, Van Gogh, Van Gogh. Saber! Speaking of John Hughes. Yeah. Yeah, I already have her MP5. Actually, I wonder if she actually can loop her with, like, the Scotty Summer. Because Scotty Summer, I know, has a bit more oof behind her looping capabilities. He's a maiden. Alright. More of those sheets. Okay, another gold. Alright. Vango, 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 Vango! Another saber! What the f- Okay, this is halfway evil. Alright. This better not be another fucking saber! Yeah. Fuck it. Let's just see if this is another saber. Can you please just give me I'm good on the 4 stars, give me the 5 stars. How in the heck was I even... It's up to this, yeah. And then you have like Dolman coming and also the saber shooting. Gentle affection, so there's Jackie's mommy. Don't even want to think about Dolman. Yeah, fair enough. Since, yeah, the guy's on his like own tier list. Hey, now just give me 2 more of this, please. Yeah, right. Yeah, extremely enough. Okay, Mr. Soft Police is here. Over fire. Yeah. Actually wondering if they're gonna probably for New Year's just implement the pay system. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, one more, then we're good. Get so the next. Alright. People are aiming for next pretty much all extra class servants and also a bitch. Good God. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if the White Works realize they got Cancer! No, Doctor, no! Why? Doctor, why do you do this to me? Rainbow! Back up, back up, back. Yahoo! I guess Mega wanted to troll us with Dataru, which is bad, but a good thing she came. Yes, he sounds a bit nervous. Alright. Alright, actually now we'll sell. Just check. Does anybody have... Oh! Looks like that was needed for... I thought I already had an LB4.5. Well, now he is. That's always a good thing to come out and check. Yep, like Xiaomi is LB4.5, and I think I remember. Actually, I know for a fact that Taru is LB4.5 too. Yep, she is. Alright. LB10 Shiro assassinate keeps getting. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Max. Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to... Alright, I need to really start. Okay, now I get to start emptying this shit because I really need to get the present box to actually breathe a bit. There we go.
耳。あ、もっと欲しいです。
Alright.
そろそろクエストに戻る？
No, wait, that's not what I want. Formation, archive.
Yeah.
You swear, Zero, where once you start spending 100 plus scores to get stressed going ahead of work. Thanks, Sonic Monkey, and enjoy your day at work. But yeah, I wish you luck and hoping that you get Mega on the ticket. Thank you for the follow, Sonic Monkey. And welcome to the Diamic Army. Alright. Now let's level up that Go. Alright. Oh, we can actually choose the server from the menu? That's actually pretty good. Oh. And I hit the wrong thing. Alright. Ah. I'm like, oh, so that, I thought this was actually the final form. Need to quit, yes. Alright, let's see. Okay. What's that? See if a trick will do it. Give me like the last SC I need for. Yeah, maybe just hopefully will give us the last John you see here. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna really stress over it, so.
よそろそろ
Okay.
「目に見える変化はなし」「されどなんかとてつもなくおぞましい春動が霊角の辺をもぞもぞともぞおぞと」
Let's just clear it all out.
そろそろクエストに
Yeah, this kind of sucks though. We were just one away.
我ながら
Alright. Let's see. Oh, there are these. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, that was close. Yes, I don't want to waste, like, embers on the chance that you get stuck here. Okay.
はあ、欺瞞もここまでです。マスター様。
Oh, okay, so their eyes are permanently like, full on blue with a dark iris. Well, whatever the heck that thing is called for, like, the whites of the eyes. I like how this is that. Oh, dude, they have, like, electricity from her eyes. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, there's different lines for her and animations? That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, I guess it alternates. Like, it alternates between lightning and then it alternates being calm. Okay, extension.
長き成長の果て、とうとう霊気は安定しました。こんな継ぎはぎの化け物を人類救済の友にセントする。
Oh, that's kind of cool. They have the sunflower playing the actual thing in the background.
ずっと一緒です。ずっと一緒です。
Go if you have to. Oh god. Bad Gil and her puns. Man, I don't know why my nose. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try to get rid of like much of this out here. Oh, shit. Okay, one more. One more. Alright. Thank you! I'll take that. Okay, done. Okay, good thing my gut... Good thing that my feel was telling me to do it. I mean, I have enough for leveling, thankfully, so... But how's it going? How's it going, attorneys? It's just a skill, so that's gonna be the question. Alright. Alright. Okay, I really need to see if I'll probably get like a flu shot. And a COVID shot too. And I wonder if they actually developed a shot where you get both in one go, just so you get it over with. Although they have to probably be careful. I don't know if it's safe yet to make that yet because COVID's because yeah, COVID can shots can really take the wind out of you. Fruits and shards. Okay. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see that. See an artist like doing that. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's like probably probably not. Yeah, not yet. Okay. I mean, there is new strains I know that's picking up for Omicron. It's like, I guess it's because, or who knows, maybe they just get tired of like, they realized they were going to be running out of like names for the Greek alphabet. It's like, yeah, let's just stick with Omicron and just carry everything in descended from it. Okay, yeah, let's just bring it to 6. Because I'm not going to level Van Gogh all the way. Yeah, especially since I have roots there showing up, so... It looks like I might be a bit low on roots. Alright. There we go. Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it's been about an hour already. Good God. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna continue where we left off for part 3 here. Which we're kind of close. Alright. Probably should have farmed a bit. But yeah, we're good. Alright. Soul? I want to have some words of soul here. Definitely having words of soul. Yeah, a bunch of words. Yeah, I'm gonna message him and go like, what is this? God. Yeah, I know he's busy and all, so I'm not gonna really give him a hard time. Just give him some shit. Sweet. How many soup? Oh yeah, it's like enter without backup. I don't need backup. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is like the second time that we caught him doing that. But again, it's like he's also kind of busy too because it's like got us to school and stuff. So. I know the program he's in is like kind of hard to get into. It's like 36 people can only get in. Which I don't know if it's like because of lack of equipment and stuff. I don't know why they couldn't make it so that way more people could get in. Especially since we're short on doctors and stuff, so. Okay, there's the other side. No, actually, I kind of wonder, what do the foreigners do under, like, off time together when they're not on missions and shit? Although, I think X doesn't really probably have, like, a lot of connections to the foreigners. No, it's like, so she's probably out on patrol and stuff. Everyone else I know pretty much has a connection. Oh, except maybe, Voyager, but it's probably hanging out with Beatrice. No, Ebby and Hokusai have relations. Let's see. There we go. Now I can continue on with the story. Idle Talk 1. So, we have no sign there's something wrong with. I don't think the prediction is... This is all just a dream? Right, no matter how many times Frank Megas 2 runs the numbers, it's always a rise like illusion that this is a dream. That's reply was fascinating. We found a retreat to the world of dreams as well, before going to bed. It does not seem like he'll be any help at figuring out what's going on. Man, must be that big of a mystery that even the world's greatest detective is stumped. Man, I can't imagine what kind of thought process that led the machine to doubt its own existence, let alone that kind of world around it. Well, that's because I am a genius and everything I make is amazing. When the Tragmanius 2 goes to work, it considers the possibility on the opportunity under sun, even accounts for enough to be just another kind of immorality. Damn, this sounds like a hell of a self-confident estimator. I might even be a little jealous. So, if I were able to take analysis at face value, does that mean we're just characters in a dream who will disappear as soon as the dreamer wakes up? That, and I don't know. All I can say is it appears to be at least 99% certain that the dreamer is Trikasa. The very fact that we're still here discussing this now must mean that the dreamer is serving us, or maybe we are only constructs of Trikasa's unconscious mind. And if that's the fact the case, I do not see much cause for concern. Then maybe I'll try to come up with a new invention. So mind-blowing, Trikasa would never imagine it in a million years. I suppose he could, but that would only mean that he sees you as someone who able to do so. There's nothing to be great by trying to figure out this. By trying to fight this. Our only real choice is to sit back and see how things play out. So much idea then. Come to think of it, I've been neglecting my inventions. But if this is really all a dream, then who cares? Oh, I find that all this is very interesting myself. Hi, Dick Trikasa, are you watching us right now? Hi, Shion! Yes, we are. I'm watching you with a live audience. 4 people. Nothing happens your incidental currency, does it, Shion? Oh, screw it. I play along too. Hey, you seen this Trikasa? Me and my 4 viewers see things like we're. Alright, while we're all here, we should probably talk about something important. We're currently leaving the Naturalist completely to its own devices. Should we leave it to like that? Or try to do something to help? Like what? Even if we want to, we'd have any way of preventing it. Plus, that bit of weirdness exercise, there's no sign of anything going wrong. Also, I forgot. Hi, YouTube! Maybe we should... gonna say that for like the people that are watching this mod. Maybe we could help reinforcing the reship and direct the cord off using his connection to Trikasa. And Trikasa as the anchor. No, I still think we better not. We do not want to irreversibly risk a dream becoming reality. If someone who definitely does interfere in this world, who does not exist, then the wire will end up incorporating the former. In this case, the world that Trikasa and the Naturalist are in right now would be the dream. Well, it does seem those of us staying behind in the water sea are technically part of the stream. We are also outside of it. Essentially, we are a reality-based dream, and then you are in the dream within the dream. I remember the dream within the dreams. Let's say about my first dream within a dream, but it's definitely not safe for work and definitely not Twitch friendly. And I cannot recommend crossing that line. But crossing the line is what I do. It's basically my job. Oh, that is a regiment. So, Nincompoop. All AI get us started now? Pretend not to hear that. Let's take a look. Oh, great. Now what? Whatever it is, it can't possibly be more ridiculous than a stream. Workable, right? If I tell you it says something like the stream continuing over 80%. Say what? Okay, where are we at? So we need more points. Nothing. Alright. Yeah, treasure. Yeah, let's see. How many extra points did we get for this? Oh, nice. Okay, easy does it. Okay, I am finding like a lot of hidden treasures here. Alright, carry on. Let's we have a shit button now. Where do we go? Fuck. Okay, something's blocking me. Okay, let's figure out where it's coming from. Yeah, I keep finding like all this stuff here, which I can't really complain, so alright. Number E. Think eyes. Yeah, we're gonna have to ignore that. Okay, we got another one. Okay, now I'll take eyes. Or not. Alright. Yeah, I have to farm a lot. Well, I need to also invest more in the story, too. Okay, Act 3, which is split into 3 parts. No, it's not 3 parts, 6 parts. Okay, probably, yeah, I need to change that up. Just now notice that. Yeah, we're entering without backup. Act 3, Rhycraft from the Comets region. Part 1 of 6. Coming in okay? Oh, hello, Acting Commander. Are you here to see the patient? Or are you feeling unaware yourself? Oh yeah, that's right. Darn, this is tough choices. Both are kind of cute and adorable. Aw, that's pretty sweet. But I'm sure that I'm here foremost for the patient. Go on. Just already has another visitor. Oh, Master, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, really. Go on. Settle down before you spill your drink. Enjoyed your coffee, Gordon? It's what Van Gogh wanted. I'm more of a tea person myself, but I can go for an occasional cup of jump too. I can definitely probably get along with Nemo here. Just sit with him and just have a nice cup of tea as we talk. I know to serve this delicious thing. You'd probably all better if I were dead. Well, that's not true. No more of that. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm trying, but it's hard. Yeah, it's like I can already see that because it has a habit of like basically hanging on yourself for so long that it really takes a lot of effort to get out of that habit. No, it's okay. It's just take it one step at a time. Look, your hands are shaking as bad as before. Okay, I'm calmer now. I'm really sorry, Master. You did do anything wrong. Oh, thank you. Mr. Nemo was kind enough to say the same, but I'm trying to believe it in myself. But still, I shouldn't have gone crazy like that after we were rescued. I'm so sorry, it's a bad habit of mine. Yeah, there's no one right way to be a rogue spirit. The Del Rey. I'll definitely check that out, launchers. Although I really need to get back into like using Discord more often. You should be passionate, Master. You're gonna make me cry. Okay, everybody have come down now. You're still going to fire me, aren't you? No. What kind of mess do you take me for? I don't burn my service, even the ones I dislike. A servant's still a servant. I mean, all hands on deck in my Shadia. For any situations that is required, we need every adaptability. Oh, that is the first time I'm hearing about this. What kind of formation do you have in mind? Oh, I can't move. I'll go wherever I have to find out. What's going to happen to me? Well, we're just about to reach the next area, okay, Fango? So let's head to the bridge. Okay, Nemo. Hehehe. TV3 RPBS, which is nice. Oh, nice. I see you're doing, going to have Fango serve as an advisor? That's right. While she does have an innate capability with voice space, her combat skills aren't especially her speciality. So, bearing that in mind, we still don't know about their no advancement. We thought about the frontline combat might not be the best use of her abilities. At least for the moment until she heals up. In contrast, her quick and thinking under pressure has saved her life twice now. It's nothing special, really. I just get nervous about different things than most people. That's exactly the quality of worship team needs, especially given how unpredictable our situation remains. So in addition to Van Gogh's new position, I've decided to take several changes to our strategy and line up for this area. First, I'm going to take our reconnaissance abilities even further. I want to find and sink every last enemy in this area, and to do that, you're going to need the help of Osaka Behime, Raiko, and you, Lambda Aurelius. True, my 5 isn't in my authority. It would be trivial for me to send them on a completely silent recon missions, but you do understand that I would have to go out in the void sea myself to command them. I suppose if you're brilliant, Sis Master, I could at least consider it. If we do, we need your help. Oh, fine. I'll just make sure you show me the proper gratitude. I expect thanks. We need to take a service from grant. It begins to degrade over time, you know. Thank you, Lambda. Take a look at it. As the data to collect, I trust that I can just hand it all off to you. Head Scout. Head Scout, is that my pet name now, or something? Come on. Can't you at least lend me one of your penguins? I'm taking you here. First of life, a second are nice person lows. We're part of my contract. It will cost you 3 times the standard rate. Can you pay that? Max, you just roach up is fairly irritating, so don't worry about charging your stuff. Change your style to match me. Is everyone on the ship the heartless Oni? Hey, don't attack Onis. I'm sorry to ask you so much, Osaka Mihime. But if nothing else, I'd like to make sure you have all the resources we can spare. Okay, I'll do it already. Besides, it's not nothing compared to the day before deadline crunch. With our reconnaissance capabilities, I expect more of us to be working outside the ship. So I would like to take this time to share a useful tip. Some of you may have already noticed, but it seems that the craft instances which apply void-related magecraft counter for void capability to the user. But I cannot promise they will let you perform the surrenderous activities as voice-based for long periods of time. Especially since the capability is not imbued into your clothing, it should be enough to let you fight or work in the ship outside for short periods. So do try and remember to use the appropriate craft assets when using combat. Shout out for about in the voicing. True, we have a lot more combat options available than us now. As such, in addition to Vega, I also like Yang Gafe to stay on the naturalist from now on, since sonar is critical to our operations here. Mash, while our defensive border affairs are not as strong now, I'd still like you to remain a station in a naturalist as the last line of defense. Aye, Captain, whatever you say. Yes, sir, Captain. I'll do my very best. I see. He decided to be best for me and Yang. You're fine to be near Vega and Master in defense of the worst case scenario. Rocco, you're of course our offensive strategy. That is where I'd like you to stay. So it won't be easy, especially since you're also on the recon team. So if we can help out in any way, listen. Oh yes, of course. I do have one question. What should I do when my hand to slip, causing me to accidentally sink a indecently dressed penguin? No attacking mouse! Mama, a joke, of course. Isn't it right if I go? Hee hee hee. Of all the hell else to get stuck in, alright. If I have to go out there to run recon, maybe you do that right now. We're almost up there, right? Computer room here. We literally just entered the third region of the ocean. Alright, team, this is it. Good luck out there. Oh, Machan, will you be okay if I tried, Sonar Hime here before heading outside the ship? Go for it. I don't hear anything out there myself. Do you want to take an extra, make extra trip? Well, I do have to go out there with a lifeline and all, so... Alright, let's see what this third area is about. Machan, Captain? I've got really bad news, incredibly bad news. Which one you get first? No, okay. First off, the wires outside the ship are absolutely teeming with small enemies. It's like you're about 200 meters ahead of us. And there's an enemy ship roughly 3 times the size of the Nitrous. Uh-oh, those are small enemies just to send out a pulsing simultaneously. And now they're all swarming our way. We're really under attack. Well, that's a hell way to roll out the welcome mat. Engine full reverse. All hands prepare for battle. Yeah. Definitely not good. Yeah.
見つけたよ。こちらへ行くの？ほうき星はさやかにきらめき。
Alright, I think we're good anyway because
700の夢の木座橋。天行川星々のほぶね。探索の虎は待望しその戸口を戦う。ドリエマランド。
why did it be a loss on Abby when she had nothing to basically lose? Yeah, man. I don't know if I am yummy or something. Okay, there we go. Oh, it sounds like the battle is over. Still can't hear anything out from the giant ship you mentioned, though. Are you sure it's not there, Bay? Sure, I've been scanning the area every 10 seconds. It's definitely not there. The Earth Scout saying it backs me up, too. Can't pick it up because it's not making any sound. If you don't believe me, why don't we go outside and see for yourself? Oh man, it's still there. Almost as if it's just staring at us. Wait, huh? Did it just move? Hey, I heard it. It sounds like an underwater thunderstorm, but it really does seem absolutely huge. But it does sound like it's actually moving away from us. Hey, you're right. It looks like it's coming from about and it headed our way. Must it mean we're safe? Yeah, it's back. Take it back. The loud thunderstorm, vaporizing everything in a straight line. It must be using a beam. Are you serious? Yes, but it's moving far away from us. I don't know. Everyone, hang on to something tight. Ah! Calm down. It's just an aftershock for an far off biomass destroyed. But it's just an aftershock. Alright, there you are, Captain. The beam is like as powerful as an 8-rated Nova Phantasm. I don't think we could have survived a direct hit from that, even for new armor. Oh, my poor eardrums. At least it's over now. It does sound like the enemy ship is continuing to move away from us. I'm sorry, lady. It must have been so hot for you. Never fed Gogh for you. Anyway, I think we might have been in a warning. That's a warning shot. So that's supposed to enemy's way of us telling us not to come any further. You're right. It would mean this enemy ship is intelligent. Professor, Scotty, we need to discuss this further. We're not on Trickhouse. It looks like the enemy wants us to stop here. What do you think? We shall live our side here, getting on by whatever we can fish out of the voice sea? Not an option. Alright, then we'll just have to fight our way out of here. Don't worry, everyone. They're still just as ready to fight as ever. All you have to do is give the door. Okay, so now we have... Okay, it's been added to the voice sea scanner. Okay, 70,000.
よし、探索用お坂部姫発射。泣き言は後で聞く。
Okay, and then I'm low on everything. Everyone fell back up. Oh, man. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, how's everyone monitoring them so far?
エンゲージこちらへ行く
I was actually okay, although I had to like
のほうきは
had a bit of ring around this morning because I was trying to get breakfast. Go down to Burger King and then basically
700の夢
all the machines were broken, so I was like, okay, well I'll just go to Wendy's. Walk up down there and it's like, oh, the lobby's closed. So I was like, oh great. So I walked back, back to like the Burger King and went past that just to get a Taco Bell, and then it's like saying, oh by the way, we're gonna be away for like
シールズアップ
for 5 minutes for ending with eggs in it. It's like, oh, I get something with veggie and stuff. Apparently I had eggs, so I'm just sitting here waiting for like minutes.
使いもない
Like,
知ってたわ
what the heck? You can't at least
僕は導く
like I'm
人
like
の夢
why does veggie stuff even have eggs in it in the first
い
place?
つか僕らはたどり着くペイルブルー
Because I thought like
キャンディー
yeah.
ロアイマスター
ぜひとも
セントールフルスラット泳ぎましょう猫の国が近づいたわ
ごめんイカ様なだが改め一斉いたこってな役体もない
なんなりと
Yeah.
ふんぐるいふんぐるいオンそじりしたそうだうがくなぐるふたぐ無学36系神奈川深いブラスサビおう
スイング
役体もない
うん知ってたわ
キャンディー
大中中速度えいそうや大好きお茶の時間にしましょうマスター
So 60 frames per second for FGO. I actually don't know if I set it up. And my phone is a bit old, so hopefully it'll be able to handle things better. Alright. Like quality for best, yeah. Although I think I probably need to get like a new phone now. Sure, it's like the problem is it's like alright. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt our backup because I'm gonna see. Oh, I can actually skip that? Huh. Okay, but yeah, I want to actually see what we're dealing with first, so. Alright.
コードネーム WX 出勤です。
Alright. There we go. Well, this should actually help. Ouch! Of 1,000 and he's still in no Van Gogh. I feel sorry for her, dude. It's like, although this is why we can really need to get. Yeah, why we need to get the pay system in for an ASAP. But we're gonna probably just still have to wait for that. Well, didn't think Abby would be that powerful here. Well, she has our Abby, I guess, to help her out, so. There goes the squid. Oh, wait. Fucking wanted to do it, look back up. Damn it!
に残る思い出にしましょう。
艦内、戦闘に備えよ。何が出るかわからないからね。
Okay, about 3,000 more. Okay, enter it without it. This is your on the doll rate up. Let's check it out. Oh, nice! Damn, 3 gold star spooks there. That's actually crazy. I thought you got a double SSR there, but yeah, it's also like 2 5-star Cs and a 4-star. Yeah, it's like, dude, that's actually pretty good. Okay, that's Alright, that's so well. Okay. Now, where in the heck am I going? Okay, we're gonna go shop back up. Yeah, but yeah, congrats. That's actually pretty impressive there, a lot of tricks. Alright. Ugh, man.
仕事だね。
もっとよ、奏でましょう。
役体もない。
これでどう？見せて。
陳熱当たぼうよ。ぜひとも
奏でましょう。
てんでい。
Alright. Hey, Ishmin. That's the other card. God. Cultist, you can only agree to such a lineup. Oh, thanks. Glad you like it. Now we just need to get the rest of the foreigners up in here. Actually, I'm gonna worry. How many foreigner glass servers are we gonna end up having before the games get shut down? Hopefully, like a bit, actually. Yep. And just buying them up. Just right after you asked that. I had about 600 quartz. I got down to like 1, and then 13 tickets. Got boot for all my tickets. Got down to like around 180, 180 quartz left over. Although I did do a 10 roll and then 2 singles, just to get the last copies for the Jelter C. Alright. I need time to be careful of this. There we go. I mean, how were your rolls, though, Ishmin, in year? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I really need to wake up. Yes, sir. Yeah, same here, Deontay, because not only am I going for Ibuki, I'm going for Dolmen too. 2 multi on share RAM, nothing, 5 multi and a single rate up. 3 SSR and 2 Fang. Oh, nice. Congrats on your 2 multi. Congrats on getting Van Gogh, though. God, I feel really supercharged with this shit. Playing Magic Gathering, and this guy probably had sorry, not playing Callus. Yeah, I guess that sounds like a very good Callus. Much better than the Sunfire seeds I got though. And then I have like 2 foreigner figures too, so. Although one's sitting like on my PS4, which is like in the back behind my monitor, and then I have one sitting on my PlayStation Classic, which I really even use now anymore. Yeah, no Callus for Irodin. I guess the foreigner class must really love you then. To get pretty lucky rolls like that, Deontay. Then again, it's like certain classes are people have like luck with certain classes anyway, so it's a child servant foreigners that love you more. Okay, got that. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna use the Russian and we're gonna continue with the story. Be right back. Yeah, go in the Millennium Tree. What the heck? It's a spook? Oh my god! Oh, shit. Yeah, Duddy. Oh yeah, J6 is so gonna kill me now. Oh no, MP.
Oh, come on, man. First end spin for you. You're gonna have her MP5 by the end of this, aren't you?
Previous verdict just came at the right time. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
You're
nice start.
You're gonna have NP5 Summer BB by the end of this roll-off, aren't you?
Well, Santa's got an
right
MP3,
here.
so my spell. God, I don't know if I can do this while drunk a fucking wire again. The goodness in case guy got the like of you. I guess we could technically have a bit of feel of gas to still. Also, my feet feel funny. Are my feet supposed to feel funny while drinking some water, guys? Just feel light and stuff. I wonder if I could like jump like high now or something. Also, in that case, give us also a summer suicide. And yeah, let's go on a date and discuss how Commander Lo-Fi sucks. And how he hasn't treated you worse. Oh god. Why did I get the feeling that Commander's from? I'm gonna go with Rushiko, who is kind to deliver. Yep. Imagine one of those existing, at least they go with. Ah, back. Holy shit! 1,230 quartz. And no Van Gogh. Oh, God. I feel sorry for Mist. Yeah, it's like at this point he's probably like, okay, what can I do to make lasagna speed things up and put in the pay system? Miss Foreigner XX post PTSD all over again. Eesh. I think it the Foreigner class really is not Mrs. Affinity in terms of like being able to summon easily. Poor guy. I mean, granted, I'm not big on big streamers, but still, it's like there's like okay-ish, I mean, but still, no one, I don't think anybody deserves that. Well, it's been like forever since I even seen it, so dude, no, I think of it. Been more than 206 quartz to get one copy of XS. God damn! Actually, we really need to actually make a pay system for, I guess, for 4 stars too. Think of it. It's like probably have them like separate, so that way people don't go completely broke for like a 4-star too. Question is, how much should we make for like 4-star service too? After fighting a few battles here, it's clear that the wires are far more enemies than what we've seen before. Yeah, this is a whole new different level. The entire area is just across swinging enemies, big and small, and like. That said, I haven't seen any signs of the super large ship since we first ran into it. Maybe it's to be like the lord of the area or something. I'd like to make it a counter armor to that assertion. Phew. This Gus and I have a dissected and researched dozens of these void enemies. It's clear that they're not animals. Anything, there seems to be more like spring-loaded toys. They are essentially simple creatures which only more move in response to stimuli. Riggersaw are basically nothing more than slightly advanced marionettes. So I can't argue with how beings with that could think of strategy, acquire security, or pursue, or produce some kind of lord that could command them. Hold on, Professor. Is it not true that even the extremely simple parts can compromise the complex mechanism? Well, sure. If that was the case here, we'll be seeing a void trench ecosystem with a lot more diversity. By which I mean some sort of enemies we captured would have to react in different ways to different stimuli. But so far, we only see creatures who ambush targets and others who hunt down whatever they detect, which isn't nearly enough variety. That said, we are sorry to capture and ping enemies too, so I won't deny it's possible that they could be mutating, evolving, and innovating. But at the moment, there's still nowhere near enough behavioral diversity to suggest a near unit. In that case, there's only one possible answer. Care to get one history contact? Correct. In essence, let's assume that these enemies are not acting on their own accord, but rather direction of another. Everything makes sense. Indeed, this would very perfectly explain why these creatures appear to be puppets, because they are puppets. But that's still just speculation, right guys? Truth might be stranger than fiction, but not always. At any rate, since the giant ship could still be considering attack at any time, we need to Osaka Mihime and Yang Cafe to keep an eye and ear out for all times. Guys, we're on attack! You just picked up some pigs in while she was on break, and now we got a bunch of enemies headed our way. Now, speaking of the devil, needs to be combat. Right, I'll do my best to get everyone else up at ready to play at any time. Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna need to lie down after this. It's like I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. Just woke up and just couldn't get back to sleep. Maybe I should probably just lie down just in case though. Probably for the future. Yeah, I just... Actually, now I think of it, I need to figure out what happened to level up crafting Yu-Gi-Oh cards I have, which was... It's like a series of like 8 cards. And they are all basically extra class monsters. Although, which means you have to some sort of deck to actually get them to run properly. Although it could be cool if we can actually get like like an actual archetype to make it so that way they can actually use it properly, though. Might be broken as heck though. Fact, like some of the Lovecraftian God cards have been basically banned from tournaments because of how powerful they are.
ばず。
本当に？頭よ。
念には役体もない。てんでい。ぜひとも。
本当に？
てんでい。はて、ガーゴを改め一斉いたこったな。
猫の国が泳ぎましょ
ね、ぜひとも。ふんぐるいふんぐるい。御そじりしたそうか。うがふなぐる二軍。富岳36系。神奈川。深い。ウラスサビ。てんでい。神妙なら日の本一よ。
ブラボーズール。
Well, time's for me to leave the bridge and go on break. I'm so sorry, everyone. No, this is my fault. I should have planned better. I'm sorry to ask this, but I'm afraid I need you to stay on the bridge at all times from now on. As for the long-range yes, I want you to work alongside a professor engineer of viable technology. Remote operations, no, it won't be easy for you. That's not gonna be me, but we need you to help with us. This. For server time, why me? There's no server out there who needs a break lazier more than me. Is that really how you feel, Barry? I'm finding it's inspiring myself. I mean, dancing and fighting all day might help people I care about. I couldn't ask for a better life. Second life. Sometimes the determination of a servant who gets infinite magical energy for the Holy Girl knows as love. Your sight is so bright, and even I can't look at you. Of course, you're so just my master, but seeing how the whole heart we believe in the servants who have been fighting one of justice battle after another for you. Well, you. Now let's sure that you're someone who deserves every ounce of love and respect I have to offer. Yeah, that's so cute. I can't let her beat me. I worked too hard too. Get in my book. Well, that said, the workload is definitely sustainable. So we need to think of something valuable in the long-term solution. But it would help if we drink a coffee together. Probably not, huh? Actually, that sounds like a great idea. Those who must round the clock without sleep should get the choice, something that makes it worth the while. I'm sure Trikasak will make some delicious coffee for us, right, Trikasak? Yeah, because I'm more of a tea person. I don't know how to make coffee. Although, I probably can just use like a Keurig, so... Okay. Need some boys here. Yeah, that's something that's fucking off here. Hang on. Is this what I think this is? Hang on. Guess I know earlier this year they had some bug with the summoning, and it was like... Now if this thing can load. Yeah, because this, yeah, that is ridiculous. I think I got Van Gogh like what, about 480 ports. Mr. Nivey having that much trouble. Let's see. Yeah, the server distribution rate. Okay, 0.8% chance. Yeah, how the fuck are you having... Not seeing, like, any bug here. Although I don't know what the drop rate for craft assistants are, but... But still, that's kind of fucking odd there. Just as luck... Yeah, it's just as luck going on. Oof. Alright. Yeah, let's just use that. It's like I really need to use my bronze apples up. Okay, so you shouldn't have got Van Gogh to multis on Doria, but it's, yeah. Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive, though. Yeah, I want to say that you should have gotten them, because it kind of would be like, kind of somewhat a 50-50 chances. Oh no, not really, since it's like, I think it would be 0. Like a 40-40 and then 20%. I think that's how split variables work. I can't remember. It's like 80% for like for singles, so I think they'll probably split in like 2 for this percent there. Yeah, I just noticed that. Apparently, when I use Abby's sleep charm thing, it actually pushes it back to like the next enemy. Alright. That should be enough. Make sure you upgraded your phone. I guess I really am gonna need an upgrade. Fuck, okay. Just need to figure out when, where, and when. Yeah, it's kind of awkward there. Okay.
「虚数空間探索始め」「ラムダさんお願いします」
Yeah, this is an ant awkward, so yeah, I'll use that spot.
リヴァイアさんなのあれ。
Oh yeah, never mind, that would be awkward. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna just do this twice. Because, yeah, if something tells me it's like, whatever I do won't be enough. Alright. But yeah, is this still rolling?
ミッションリフトオフ。こちらへいかが。あ、知ってたわ。役体もない。深き眠りの門の彼方。天行き交うは星々の帆船。訪れしマロードは去りたしとは夢願わずドリームラブ。そうね。
Okay, I don't see Miss. I think he probably just gave up. But still, yikes. I mean, if they give up, I don't blame him, though.
シールズアップ。見届けよう。ぜひとも。念には及ばず。
That's good. Especially he went to YouTube, but
僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、ポット。キャンディー。 アイマスター、アイマスター。はあ、ビーミーアップ。大中中速度。
oh, but I just saw that. Sorry, someone just came online, so I think I know who to raid after this, and we can have some like serious words and questions about why only like a couple. Oh shit.
ガゴ改め、イスラボメイ。アマチュアやめさ
Yeah, about why basically.
いや念には及ばずあたぼうよ
Yeah, why basically there's like no C's for a support list.
うが船ぐる二組
Yeah.
神奈川深いブラス旅てんでい日の本一よ
Hey, but this is kind of awkward.
なんなりと
Okay, TV, you can do it. Use the power of kitties. Well, power of kitties is summer.
少し疲れちゃった
イグニッションリフトオフ
ほうき星はさやかにきらめく
薬剤もない
70、700の夢の木ざ橋天行川星々の帆船探索の虎は待望しその戸口を戦うドリエムラーズ ヒューストン、聞こえますか
覚えたよ念には及ばず僕は導く人の夢人の望みいつか僕らはたどり着くペイルブルーパッパてんでいロジャーカピーぜひ
なんなりと
セントールフルスラットあたぼうよガーゴ改め一斉だベラボーメイ
泳ぎましょうこちらへ行かな
気合ぜ念には及ばずふんぐるいふんぐるいオンそじりしたそうだうが船ぐる二組富岳36系神奈川深いブラス旅てんでいまっぴらごめん
本当に
念には及ばず
なんなりと
ガスピージュ稲妻の姉ちゃん一丁派手に頼むぜ
いいな綺麗だな僕たちも水着
Alright, now it's less
空間
awkward.
探索始め。ラムダさんお願いします。
Okay. Yeah, probably move up a bit.
いいな、綺麗だな。僕たちも水着欲しい。
艦内戦闘に備えよ。何が出るかわからないからね。艦内戦闘に備えよ。何が出るかわからないからね。
ごめん、オッキー。後で差し入れあげますね。
Yeah. This is great. We got our work cut out for us, huh? How's it going, guys? Hi, Master. Nice to see you out on patrol. What's that you got there? Oh, this mission, they gave it to. Shh, Master's not supposed to know about that yet. All right, never mind. Shows a bit. Oh, hi, Master. How's the patrol going? I know you were thinking. You're wondering, why am I out here, not on the bridge, right? Well, I'm not slacking off, and it's not what you're thinking. There's actually two of me right now. Two? What are you talking about? Someone's speaking much faster. Well, even though my divinity skill includes authority over divine spirits, this doesn't mean I can literally or miraculously manifest a divine spirit. In fact, usually my divinity will expand beyond what could train as a single spirit. That's my social or should completely meltdown if I try to make another full-fledged copy of myself. But then I surprised myself by discovering I can pool my access to find and casting into a voice speak, but it lets me use it in ways I normally been able to even try. So thanks to that, the professor is teaching me how to use these rune partitions and summon Lady Goddess rune magecraft. I finally managed to clone myself. I call it, you use void space only extra dimensional secret ultra cloning technique. Why did she actually clone herself in the first place? Well, to tell you the truth, it works up has been kind of enough. Team had kind enough to help me with a selfish personal request. I figured since I only need a sense of hearing my perform my recon duties, maybe I could let my true self handle that, and leave my clones to free to pursue other things. So Sola is on to me. You can have words with him now. Yeah, I'm gonna have words with him. Like, is he like actually watching my stream right now, talking to me, like kind of thing? Because I've actually seen something like that happen before, but that was like probably like a couple years ago before I see something like that happen, and that was with Commander, well, Wi-Fi, and with a number of VTubers. So, I mean, Son of Red Betty and me and I have been holed up in our bridge ever since we got into this area, right? That sort of thing can't be good for your mental health. Plus, having another one around would save problems. But solve a lot of problems when it comes to battle recon, or even taking long breaks. Fortunately, I was able to go on back too. I wasn't completely selfish. He loved the idea of having another one of her around. It was very excited of being able to expand her scan range, sleeping more than one. Her was on radar duty. Although, then again, it probably wouldn't make sense for him to actually do that. Well, of course, I was like really like messing with him, but yeah, you really found out about that. Well, I've been thinking about what I could do for you and everyone else here. Thanks to you for being so kind to me, and I came up with the idea of using extra food resources to really make it strong. Good luck. No, Charles. Anyway, since the cat's out of the bag now, I just have to seal myself. Would you like to one too, Master? Thanks. Oh, that's kind of cute, but also kind of creepy. A face with 3 legs. I know it's creepy, right? It's so focused on a body with good luck that I somehow end up looking like, well, that. So creepy enough. I'm proud of how it came out. They do say the devil is in the details, so... It looks like the meat on the bridge just picked up more energy singles. This is what I meant by speaking of the devil. Go on, Master, to call for all the officers. Don't worry, I can fight if I have to, too. Alright. Alright, we're gonna fix this up. Probably should have done that first way, so... Okay, yeah, wait, we actually put this part, so we'll skip this. Okay, skip this, and then we'll actually go in. Yeah, forced to have this, like, there always be, like, lines that show up. Oh, fuck. Okay, I guess I might start to say I accidentally did that.
聞こえますか。見届けよう。アイマスター。僕は導く人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、ドット。シャッターよっ。せーの、第3宇宙速度。泳ぎましょう。ユカの国が近づいたわ。年には役体もない。ふんぐるいふんぐるい。オンそじりしたそうか。うがふなぐるふたぐ。富岳36系。神奈川。深い。ウラスチャビ。てんでい。まっぴらごめん。二軍二軍。
Okay, even though I messed up, I still got done in a pretty decent time, so. Phew, I'm glad it's just a regular enemy attack. We've seen more of them of that lately, though. What's to say, eh? Can't remember how many times they attacked us since we got here. Like they're that many to me. That's because bags of origami and my leaves of waiting have been taking care of the low-key level threats on their own. Ladies in waiting. That's right, there are tenants who used to serve my Jiangju, my lunar mansion's inner palace. They are fire spirits, but they're also known as fire vampires. They're surprisingly cute, but they do have a tendency to burn my origami whenever they play together. Sorry about that, babe. I'm sorry to bother you while you're on break, Master. Say hi to Army for me. Master! I sense you your shell prefect, have a short complaint. I mean, the reports I'd like to make. Is it because of the fact that there's two gangs? Oh, very open-minded, you master, but basically they're so very important. I wish to say that it was difficult enough to keep an eye on everyone that ship before Lee. Osaka Bihimi Yang. Goofy cloned themselves. Oh! Osaka Bihimi cloned herself too? So, as long as I'm around, I will not let the cloner see distract me from my duties. In the meantime, I suspect there will continue to be no sign of anything indecent, I mean suspicious aboard the ship. No, I see. Minamoto records was fine on us. I knew something was off. Amda? I wasn't high, it just happened by. Anyway, I was thinking about the the one with the A-rank no fascism. What do you make of it? What? I said I wasn't going to fight, and that sounds like going to change unless it's absolutely necessary. I really thought it's the strongest mythological beast, so Raiko and I should be able to handle it. It's nice. It looks like you understand what the true threat is here. We should be worried about what's out here. We worry about what's in there, and that's why I'm glad to know that you got someone keeping an eye on us. Now that's you know you got you covered. I can focus on helping everyone else. Excellent, serious alter ego. I'm pretty sure you know this is about me, but I can't care less about what happens to Mandy. Bibi might be helping you guys out, at least claim she's helping, but that doesn't oblige the sacrifice to do the same. As far as we're concerned, humanity is none of our business, and we sure don't care about saving the world. Get it yet? I've been helping you out because I feel like it, or because the circumstances demand it. It's still different. This is still different. I didn't ask to be summoned. That's why So now that I'm here, I consider seeing your pathetic face a bare minimum of compensation. I'll take it simple no matter how dangerous the being behind the system may be. Or how friendly my poster Manny. You're the one who has something about to drink out sock, not me. Just keep that in mind. And we're all giving out advice. Don't be too quick to trust anyone else either. Just the fact that BB decided to help you out means whoever this is seriously bad news. Oh, Master. I'm good, thanks. Oh man, I almost forgot. Thanks so much, Master. I'm the marine that almost got sucked into the void space when I can live with the reef that start all this. I'll probably try it out there if you ever rescue me. I'll get back to the captain and maid again. I'm sure you're super scared that time. Anyway, I just want to say how much I appreciate you saving me back there. Thanks again, Master. Oh yeah, Miss Yangafe gave it to me. She gave you one too, right, Master? It's a little creepy, sure, but it's so well made that I've been carrying around with me everywhere. You notice, huh? Yeah, I drew little swirls around the cheeks myself. I thought I'd be cute that way. Besides, it's more fun than having one that's not exactly like everyone else, you know? Right, hee. I gave it a name too. Toto, pretty cute, right? Anyway, me and Natal here gotta get back to work where we gotta keep. I'll be out, Master. I'm sorry. Kind of reminds me like the dog. Well, it does look like kind of a pet in a creepy way, but. Okay. Yeah, thousands of points to do. Oh, treasure. Alright. Let's see what this treasure is about. After my game loads. Come on, game. You can do it. Alright. Okay, so I need to get some stuff here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why my phone lags at this around this time, but jeez. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that, and then that should get enough that way I can use Lambda a couple times, and that should get me back up. Get us up over the finish line then.
タリホ見つけたよ。
And then we can try,
猫の国が近づいたわ。本当に？ぜひとも。深き眠りの門の彼方、天行き交うは星々の帆船。訪れしマロードは去りたしとは夢願わず、取り柄ならず。風が来た。覚えたよ。見届けよう。ロジャーカップは及ばず、僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、ドット、セントール、フルスラット、テンデイ。なんなりと会いました。
we might have a good Lancer today. I mean, besides after this, it's like I have like another stream later. Probably gonna have to lie down and then probably see about ordering some pizza. Especially since my parents are kind of out at the moment because we have like a baby shower to attend.
ぜひともあたぼうよ。ふんぐるいふんぐるい、御そじりしたそうだ。うが船ぐる二軍、富岳36系、神奈川、鵜飼、浦須旅。テンデイ。待ってやごめん。 ヒューストン、聞こえますか？念には及ばず。本当に？ぜひとも、テンデイ。少し疲れちゃった。 That 5 multis and got MP2. Nice.
Okay. We see Penguin. Now this is gonna make the fight much more easier. So none of this bullshit of, oh yeah, these things can like instant charge and then hit us in one hit.
70、700の夢の兆し。天行川星々のほどね。探索の虎は待望しその戸口を戦う。ドリエムランド。
Yeah.
シールズアップ。見届けよう。うん。ロジャー・カピー。僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。フェイル、ブルー。
I don't know what the... Oh, that's just boring. So that's like, saw something on my bed, like thinking like a leaf or something. Like, no, that's a board for my bread.
ガーゴ改め一斉いたこイカ様なアマちゃんなめさせようかいやぜひともふんぐるいふんぐるい
Like, yeah, I love how facing off to was being in the surprise things.
I master. Ha! Beam me up.
Got MP3 on. Holy shit! So that explains where all the Mrs. Van Goghs went. Soul's taking them all. Is he just trying to aim for MP5? Alright, that's... Okay, we can't do that yet. Hey, Sniper, how's it going? Also, shout out to Sniper. You spell a member of the Concom button. Also, recently got new Mal, I believe. Also, morning. Make sure to check him out along with the team over there. They also, as Sniper plays the riot games, he plays music, he live, and he also does rhythm games. He also plays the Yakuza Series 2. And I don't know if he still does, but he did like community nights with some Mario games. Make sure to check him out. And he's actually pretty fun to hang out with. Alright. Okay. Okay, you have you have movie nights now. Oh, gotcha. I took it in your Discord. Okay, I really need it. I really need to get to the situation with Discords lately. Okay. Alright. Okay, enter without backup. Yeah, I think that's all I need to do is just farm enough to take down like some of the big bad bosses down here. That way it just keeps putting me over the edge. I actually need to see if I'll watch some movies on my Discord now I think of it. Also been thinking like probably have like a nice get together. I mean, heck, I've been thinking like maybe just watching like Etruchon Solid and like the Discord. It's like actually pretty fun too. It's like for everyone that doesn't know, it's like it's a manga format too, and it's like the characters in there. It's like kind of cool. It's like it also takes place in like alternate universe, so like every comic is like the story's not the same, but it just uses like just same characters, but somewhat age difference. So terrible live actions. Oh god. When you say terrible live actions, are they so terrible that they're actually good and funny? God. Kind of reminds me of that one thing from like the Witchblade. It's like a TV series that got canceled because the main actress went cuckoo crazy and had like drug problems and stuff, and then her dad's like has a restraining order against her. I mean, it's too good. People tend to stay quiet. Yeah, it's like, God. For one of those movies, you happen to watch like Dragon Ball Super or anything like that, right? Because I know that's like movie so bad that it's good. Well, it's good to make fun of at least. Yeah, I actually remember at Gen Con where I actually invited my dad to the event too, and it's like laughing. Yeah, it's like he probably still even remembers the part where like Goku's like just flying Mephisant on top of this guy's like car as he's just pissing the guy off and tricking him into throwing his own car. We watched the Yakuza live actions this past week. Oh god. If there's one thing I know, it's like live action of anime films tend to not do good. That's actually pretty surprising. I bet the offer of that it was like, oh thank God, did it turn out like my whole entire work didn't turn out like Dragon Ball in a sense. Although it's the good thing about Dragon Ball Evolution is that it got a super, because basically the creator like thought about bad the movie was like, oh fuck no, I am not ending it on this shit. Fuck it, I need to come up with something very, very fast. And then you got the Battle of the Gods and then Super and stuff, so. I guess that was a miss for you. God. Alright, we're gonna see. Okay, yeah. Even though I have, I'm just gonna check because I need to see if this... Okay, we're gonna enter without... Yeah. But yeah, I actually back to what I say, well, which one? That was actually hilarious and stuff, where... Which is this actually based on a comic book series where basically this one cop called Sarah Panisi has access to a continent, which is basically a combination of both good and, like, evil. And the thing is, though, it's like... It gets pretty hilarious. Like, this one part where basically she's trying to figure out, like, why this person was murdered, and basically finds out this priest actually murdered the other priest and framed, like, some guy to do it, and to manipulate that guy into killing himself. Turns out that the person was actually seeing himself. And then as I'm, like, sitting there laughing, like, as he goes off saying, "Oh, I'm so that's the right guy." It's like this uber cheesy, like, lines, like, saying, like, "Oh, you can't stop me," and stuff. And it's like, probably about a minute in, as it starts talking while I'm, like, laughing. It's like, you even see his, like, veins, like, popping and stuff. And then you get this crappy, like, 3D, like, animation. And it's like, he turns into, like, demon and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is shit. Like, heck, maybe that was what was keeping it going past, like, getting to, like, season 2, although season 2 ended, like, a couple of, like 4 episodes in, it's like saying, nope, canceled, the actress is, like, fucking, a drug addict, and basically now has restraining order against her dad, so, which, if it's because of, like, from, like, acting in which way, I can't blame her, but, no, I don't even think she was that good of an actress anyway, so. I think it was like a B or C list, like, kind of actress they had to play in this era. Although, doesn't really seem like it would be Sarah Panisi because we look really different.
しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。エネルギーイン。美味しいお店紹介してください。宝石のし他で限る我が調べ。セットアップ。行くぞ。アクトワン。
Alright, there we go.
勤務通りな。控えめに言って本気を出します。最果ての光を私にボーナスをセイバーのシスです。ダブル X ダイナミックダブル見知られない来いアーバロン
Okay. Now let's go.
いや、フングルイ、ムグルーナフ、ホーマルハウト、ガガ、ラフルタグン、結晶ウイ、キロフレーム。もっともっと楽しませてね。
Yeah, that puts me over. Wow, actually by a bit. This is why I need to get a new phone. Huh. There we go. Alright. Okay, that's not the one. It's this one, right? Okay, I'm off by a bit, so, yeah. Which... Start. Okay. And we'll enter in without backup. Alright. Act 3, Raleigh Cry from the Thomas region. Alright. Oh, it's finally happening. Alarm's not really going off, although I guess it's to keep it so you don't get second. Yeah, we're still not in combat range of the target, but it's coming straight at us. There's not even bar to stay silent anymore. Computer room here. I'm putting... Oh, come on. Array for lag. Yeah. The analysis of the enemy ship I made based on the rectons he said on the monitor now. So this is a massive enemy ship. He sent out an array. Has they sent out any things yet? No, not yet. Well, keep your ears up peeled. Once it does, we'll be long until it reaches that incredibly powerful beam. I just now noticed Yang has A and B. That's the room. Back up us off slowly. Keep the noise part of that enemy ship Alpha. And above all, make sure you do it silently. Ratchet that! I'm gonna keep my trust sisters in the mirror for a while too. Play safe, engineer out. Hopefully it will leave without even noticing us. If it doesn't, our only option is to feed it bombing with torpedoes. Incidentally, my Gecko would say even with the current power up torpedoes would make at least a 13 to sink that thing. And we can't ram it with my Napper's no phantasm, as there is nearly 100% chance that will be suicide. Bad for school and unforgivable beast. I see, it won't be easy firing 13 torpedoes in quick succession, but I'll do it if it must. Okay, in the meantime, we'll keep putting the distance between us and enemy ships to avoid the worst case scenario. Anything I can acting matter. Alright, then good luck out there, everyone. Can't hear anything anymore. I think we're ready. Okay. I think so too. It might even take us an hour, but we're about to return to the edge of the sea area. Now it looks like we're in the clear. Alright. I thought I almost get the feeling that it was get away. Your choice is acting better, Captain. Still, I do wonder if we're going to have to fight that enormous enemy ship at some point in the next area. Yeah, probably. Well, given the size, strength, and sharp eyes, it's seriously, it's definitely going to be the toughest challenge we faced so far. So it's critical we come up with a strategy to make sure that we're ready. We can't afford to jump the gun on this one. Now, what could we do? Maybe we could take it out with, well, one here's a scoop of torpedo, or perhaps we could read its behavior pass as a surprise attack, or Nemo, I mean Captain Master. Sorry, but I could say something. Well, I'm sorry, but picked up a cell pings. Pianist, a large group of enemies are heading the other way. I see him, although, huh? There's no small group that's a big one. I'm sorry. I'll come back later. Yes, do that. Right now, we're going out from the fire out straight into fire. We need to take care of these enemies. Hang in there, Raiko. I'll send it for your forces as soon as possible. Understood. Lapras, I'm sorry to do this, but we need to borrow your familiars again. By all means, I just know if you're going to use my left office, I was sorry failure. Doing that. Oh man. Small free alpha, that's it.
お好きになさってガーゴ改めいつべらぼうめいイカ様なお父様高麗の秘術の一輪よチラチラとこの胸焦がれ気合十分よしなにふんぐるいふんぐるい御そじりしたそうだうがふなぐる二軍富岳36系神奈川深いフランスチャビ一人七よぎり
There we go.
他で限る我が調べ仰せのままにぜひともぜひ今こそ参りましょうあたぼうよ神妙なら
Yeah, that's really tough.
いやふんぐるいむぐるうなフォーマルハウトガーガーナフルタグ結晶ウイ記録レイビーもっともっと
Almost like she could have taken it out herself. Alright. Good job, everyone. I'm glad everyone made back safe and sound again. So I hope that's not going to be a typical enemy for Nana, especially since they're also still too small for our torpedoes. Captain? Master? Oh, hey, Gordon. It's no big deal, really, but what if for that giant enemy we tried to cross-range combat again? Are you actually saying we should attack that colossal ship directly? Well, no, not just that. I needed to chip away at it up close and finish it off for good with a torpedo. Since the ship is so big, maybe we can't defend against attack from Point Ridge. Plus, now that the land bus is here, we should be able to approach it very quickly. Attack it with a big enough weapon, and we might be able to damage it surprisingly easily. Oh yeah! If we get up close to Sir Replicate or somehow strip it of his armor, I think that could work. Hey, yes, Sakabimi, yes, that's right. With a big enough weapon, we should be fairly easily to go toe-to-toe or maybe fin-to-fin with a big ship. Whoa, you're really surprising, Professor Van Gogh. I had no idea you were such a smart strategist on top of being a genius painter. I've been too anxious to talk to you up to now, but as a bit of a diver of art myself, I super respect you. You too, Kat. I really just appreciate you saving me too. Yes, hi, computer room. Sorry to interrupt in, but I overheard the whole thing. It's a fascinating idea for a battle tactic, but there's still one thing we need to we got to do it. A super aggressive serum with one hell of a close range no phantasm. The ability to use the hand-to-hand combat. If we can get something like that from the next summoning, then I think that plan will be considered worth taking. So between that and all the repairs and improvements we still are making this ship, I think we can stand to collect some more resources. Right, actually, man, let's go back to the bridge to figure out the plan for acquiring more resources. Me? A strategist? No, you're wrong. I'm not like that at all. I'm just pretty good at entrapping people. Alright. Let's not finish this up. Okay, nothing is gained from this. Okay. You don't get any bonus for completing that. Good to know. Alright. We're gonna keep going, actually. If the phone loads. Okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and fill up my water bottle for you. Okay, yeah. You set the berserker. Oh! But yeah, Ichika's still 1-1-1 though.
Is every extra class
Combo?
except alter ego, so there's a chance BD might be on.
Actually, I think Foreigner might also be in there as well.
Yeah,
Foreigner,
Foreigner's got
Foreigner's
the banner
against
too.
the ruler and
It's all extra classes except alter ego.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've already got.
You
I
got
think I've got
Taiga.
NP2 Oi at this point.
Speaking of Summer BED, I remember.
It's gonna
Looks
be
like
the
it's
very
gonna be a
last roll at
min
this
roll.
rate.
Guys,
Yeah,
It's gonna be the
mine-
very last roll at this point that I'm
It's
gonna get
looking to
something.
be a min roll, yeah.
Mineral.
Oh dear.
It's a min roll GSSR.
Oh,
I
Which is
almost feel
just my
bad that
luck,
it's a
you
min
know.
roll.
Hey,
The
yep,
cleaner.
it's Gold Sparks. Outlaw, just call it. It's gonna be
Well,
Gold
actually-
Sparks.
See what he gets?
And
was
it
not mineral.
is...
Oh, it's BB.
Of course.
BB.
Of course.
Oh, that's cool.
Come on,
That's pretty good.
come on,
I'll
your
take another
picture-
BB.
Wait, what the fuck? I actually called it?
I actually called it. Ron actually called it.
Here.
That.
Yeah, man. I agree. No. Oh my, no, I forgot that.
Come on, come on!
I
Caster!
forgot that she's now data lost.
That's a caster.
Oh.
Oh, I do have.
That's a Marie. Hey, it's Lord Doom's waifu.
I think I have MP5 already.
That's not bad, actually.
Let's not Viva La France.
Berserker! Berserker!
Oh, are you serious?
Oh!
Oh,
Who
It's Pen. Hold on.
Come on.
Number 5.
Come on.
5 stars still alive.
Berserker, 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 Berserker. Assassin?
What'd you get? Oh my god, he pulled Cleo.
He pulled Cleo!
Oh, well, hey. He just left.
I'm gonna go with Rushiko, who is kind to the liver. Yep.
I seriously thought that was gonna be Carmilla.
God.
Sorry, man.
Bark, please. Okay, back. No, you missed a mirror. When did you get in here? Okay. Oh, I just realized I probably fucked this up.
ぜひともお父さんアマちゃんを舐めさせようかベラボメイ待ったなしよしなに役体もない
Yeah, I forgot to switch back. Oh well. I'll just keep going through it.
おそじりしたそううが船ぐる二軍うまく36系神奈川深い浦須旅
Actually, hang on. Why'd you go missing? Just realized I don't really need to keep my door closed. Alright. Especially since my parents are on. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, as I was saying, especially since my parents are at a baby shower, so by the time to get back, I'll be done with Raymond anyway. Alright, there we go.
いや、ふんぐるい、むぐるうな、ホーマルハウド、ガグア、ナフルタグ、化粧ウイ、記録レイビあたぼうよ
And no one really attacked that time for some reason. Game, what the heck? Okay.
ふんぐるいふんぐるい御そじりしたそうだ。うがふなぐる二組武学36系神奈川深いウラスサビ。悪くなかったわ。
Alright. Oh, that's kind of cool. They got tips too. Alright. Okay, we're getting her without that. I have to figure out just to see what it is. That way, I don't waste anything. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's the whale. So yeah, just no phantasm. The what the fuck? Oh, that I'm good. Maybe it's a wife, Morgan. And that's quite a bit. Oh, crap.
大丈夫。私にお任せください。お父さん。お好きになさって。セットアップ。行くぞ。アクト1。
Okay.
エネルギーイン。欲しいので紹介いたし他で限る我が調べしばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですのでこれだけは使いたくいえすごく使いたいです。もったよよしなに
Alright.
早期銀すなわちコスモスエーテル宇宙光る秩序行くぞツインミラドディザスター。
Oh, I didn't even need Yang after all. Yeah, Yang is just sitting there looking pretty. That's pretty much it. Alright. Maybe before it begins. Surface and ashes. Grab from the Kamas region. We probably got enough resources for another summon. Alright, this next server needs to be Ghost Rage no Fascism. Which probably means that they're gonna get a Berserker, huh? Do you not care for Berserkers, Captain? I think they're pretty cute myself. Yeah, because you eat them for breakfast! You dig between their brute strength and their inability to communicate. I think it's sensible to be on guard for around them. Man! Dude, this one's not too mad as far as Berserkers go. I see. So, Malice. It's gonna take a... Mesa, it's still gonna take, a lot to turn that into a weapon capable of destroying that ship's armor. Here's the story, friend. Can I be hot? Aww. Oh, that's right. What's it? Again, you were summoned as a servant we need. Senpai, Scotty. Are you there? Of course, here, Prickus, I'm wearing this swimsuit. And it be as hot as you like. No. I'm not hot. But I'll bring the heat. My bridal bleach can skewer that whale. Whoa, she's a big hawking... That's a big hawking blade. It does look like it would be perfect for piercing that ship's armor and damaging its interior. Although, no matter how you slice it, that weapon can't be designed without any thought to probability, right? The scientists who made her must have been some kind of idiot servant. I'd love to meet them sometime. You don't... Don't know these people. Who are you? Oh, hi there. I'm Yang Cafe, but you can call me Yu if you like. Oh, wow, Fran. You're a lot taller when you stand up straight, aren't you? Oh, you're tiny in Chinese. Tiny Chinese. So cute. Nice to meet you. Oh, God. Oh, you're the cute one here, too. Fran. Nice to meet you, too. Oh, God. Are we going to have a Yang expand ship going here? And you? I'm Van Gogh. Van Gogh? Go. Oh. Yo, come on. I think I like you. Are you a monster too? Good to see you making friends. And what to hang out? Oh, would you mind modeling for me? I could make a great painting of you. You remind me of a sunflower. Okay, let's go. Do you think that there's something about Professor Rengo's identity that needs to be hidden? Okay, Bag, I think it's our cue to get out of here and head to the cafeteria. Sifu, Sky said that she managed to recreate that she flavored ice cream bars, so let's see how they came out. God, I just said something about I should have, didn't I? Matcha, please don't get rid of me. Don't worry about it, Batty. Oh, Kami, that was horrible. I can't imagine my any more horrible torture than hearing your own clothes say something stupid while literally saying right next to you. Oh god. This is so confusing that there's two clones here. Alright, this may not make it, but incoming. I picked up enemy hostiles there. Hit our way on my rare. It looks like they're more than these mini-sized guys. Alright, so cut up our conversation. I didn't notice. They're coming from 2, 1, 3, and they're pinging the heck out of us too. Here, I brought Fran with me. After she lied down, she won't move a millimeter, so I had to put her on a trolley. Because I'm a golf getter, right? Oh god. Go. I'm so tired. Too much effort. Someone crank the AC. I'm sorry to interrupt your heartwarming new comedy routine, but we need your help right now. Ugh. Okay. Oh no. If you actually did go after like Brando, I was gonna interact with Moriarty. Oh shit.
星宿る完璧の進化他で限る我が調べお父様セットアップ一橋お待ちを夏といえばエネルギーイン美味しいお店紹介してくださいエーテル宇宙の権威をお見せしましょう面白そうライラ早期銀すなわちコスモスエーテル宇宙スカルの秩序行くぞツインウィアドディザスター苦しめ王様の魔力注ぎ込んで奏でましょういやフングルイムグルーナフホーマルハウトガーガーラフルタグ結晶ウイ気力レイ
Yeah, who needs an AoE when no fans has them against free berserkers when you have free single target foreigners that can just eat them all for breakfast? I think that's the most damage I've seen Abby do. Yeah, I love Abby, but sadly her damage output for no phantasm is not that great. We won! We beat the event! Well, not quite, fam. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, there's still plenty left to go. Sleepy, use too much electricity. Good, then why don't we come by my workshop to take a long nap? I have a good idea of work to do. You do to on your Nova Fan system anyway. Can I come to? I didn't finish my sketch yet, so. But of course, I'm always happy to be surrounded by beloved children. I don't think we can tiptoe around this much longer when you think we should bring it up, Master. Well, sir, but... Hey, you, since they're obviously not talking about something that's meant to be secret, would it be terrible if we were to interrupt and join them? You should live up your name, don't you, Batty? I think it would be best if we left this matter up to them. Besides, the two people in charge of the ship, they seem to be best equipped to do so. Couldn't have said better, acting vice commander. Best way you can help now is by doing their jobs. Or you might want to quit yapping it and get your head back in the game, Yu. I heard you that little guy around 135. Not anymore, you don't. Oh man, how you beat my score again? Okay. Yeah, that is a bit. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll probably call it here. That is actually a good point to wave off on. We'll probably come back to that probably tomorrow. I will also be having event. I'll be back later tonight, guys. I will be having a collab with some friend of mine, Task Pool, Panty Bunny, and Aya. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, actually, I think I have Candy. We also have Aya.
Oh, no. It's probably after me.
And then
Oh, Zoe, dang. Hi.
Ascending? Oh no, I'll probably do.
I swear, I'm shooting everyone. I think by now I would have.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, these are the people I will be having a collab with. They're pretty fun, chill people. We're gonna be playing some Phasmophobia later tonight. It'll be at 7:30. So. Oh, a village too.
Oh, there you go. You never catch me. You never get me alive. Oh God! I almost got caught. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, let's.
Things not you do while you're fleeing from a
Let me find something to raid here.
from a whale. You will never get me alive, and then he almost get you alive.
Oh. That was on. Darn it!
Come on, please show up. This is the last one. Berserker! Berserker! Yes! Yes! Ah, let's go! Oh, I got her! Oh my god, the clutch last roll!
But yeah, guys. Okay, we're gonna raid Areopolis. It's been a while since I've seen him. Yeah. He's a pretty chill guy. He loves big Sparkus fan too. Yeah, it looks like he's just now starting the event. But yeah, it's like also. Yeah, so check out my socials too. And see you back here later tonight. If not, see you tomorrow. But either way, have a good one. And enjoy your weekend and enjoy Aries stream. This is your Demon Lord, Dracos Hawk, sign off. And have a good one. Later.